Hey my babies, welcome back to my channel. It's your girl Riah Jay, and I'm back with another video. I'm out of breath. I just finished doing my morning exercise, and I want to get on here because I gotta give y'all this consistent content. So in today's video, we're gonna be talking about another traumatic event that took place in my life when I was 18, and I found out that I was pregnant. So I remember me and my boyfriend at the time, let's call him Anthony. Me and Anthony were dating, and unfortunately he didn't disclose the truth in the dating phase of our relationship, and I basically ended up dating a manipulative, compulsive, degrading motherfucking liar. Okay? And so in this story we're gonna be hearing about that. I met him when I was 18. We started talking online. I think it was Facebook, and there was a party going on, you know, one weekend, and I invited my friends to join me, right, to go link up with him and his friends. So we got there. It was a lit ass night, drinking, smoking. You know how us teens was doing. And you know, we started vibing, we started clicking, and little did I know, right, because the same night that he had asked us to link up was the same night that we were at this house party of his, and somebody was banging on the door. So she like opened the fucking door. I know this bitch is in there. Long story short, he had a crazy baby mama, y'all. Yup, that he failed to mention to me. And he also failed to mention to me that they're still in relations. Not only do they have 0 kids, but they have 2 kids. And you have a stepkid. Period. And unfortunately, I found this out, and during the time that, you know, we were dating and we were getting to know each other. Now, instead of me being the righteous woman that I am today and taking the high road and leaving that dude alone, I did not. I continued to date him after finding out about his baby mama, listening to the lies, the deceits, being manipulated, being used and abused, y'all. And I never forget, it was really bad. It was really bad. Y'all know how baby mama drama can be. And I could have saved myself from a lot of things, but in that token, I would have never been blessed with my baby girl. Missouri was planned. Me and my sperm donor, deadbeat ass baby daddy, know that. And that's why I refuses to live a lie. I live in my truth. I have nothing here to hide from y'all or to hide from the world. I'm human. I've been through situations. I've made terrible mistakes. I've made many mistakes, actually, and that's how I've learned from them. That's how I've become better, right? But on with the story. One day I was at his house, because we're not gonna fill his story time with a whole bunch of drama. You know, the facts of baby mama, baby daddy drama, you already know. Ratchet and ridiculous. So hot out here, y'all. Forgive me, I'm out here. Just finished walking, talking to my baby, and running. So I'm almost to the garden, and I'll be finishing up with my exercise. But anyway, I remember one day I was at his house, and I would always be at his house. This was at the point where our parents had knew each other. I was always at his house all the time. He can come over to my dad's house and talk with my dad. You know, he even spent the night one time at my father's house. And I never forget, but one day, right, he looked at me, he was like, yo, you pregnant? And I said, what? Stop it. I'm not fucking pregnant, nigga. What the fuck is you talking about? And the nigga was like, no, you're pregnant. I'm like, what? How you telling me I'm pregnant? I'm like, let me go buy a test. So me and my sister, Rachel, we went to go buy a test. And I said, no, I'm not taking it here. I want to go take it in front of him so he can know, nigga, this is not a lie. This is your baby, and I'm pregnant. if I am, right? So we did that. She came with me to his house. His mother was upstairs. We was downstairs in his room. And I said, look, I bought the test. He started laughing. You know how niggas are stupid. You really bought? Yes, I bought the test, nigga. You said I'm pregnant. So he goes, all right, so go ahead, go take it. Sitting there smoking a cigarette. And we go in the bathroom. My sister's in there with me. I pee on a stick. We wait 2 minutes. This shit turned up pregnant. I couldn't believe it. I was stunned. We were, I'm not gonna say we weren't trying to have a baby. We clearly wasn't using protection. we clearly were having a lot of fun, being very intimate. And I got pregnant, y'all. And it was a big shock for me because in all my years I had all these friends on the block, you know, and most of them all got pregnant before me, you know. So I was like, and this wasn't like a pack where we were trying to get pregnant. No, I'm just stating that the friends that I had back in the day all got pregnant, most of them before me. And, you know, so at the point that I got pregnant, it was like, oh my gosh, Riah's pregnant. You know, people couldn't believe it. Because I was the fun girl, the party girl, out and about. And we planted a seed. And, y'all can take these off now because I'm more like in a shade. So he's like, yo, you need to make an appointment after we, you know, read the pregnancy test. The pregnancy test says that I am most certainly pregnant. So I went to the doctor, right? And I never forget this day, y'all. If y'all thought the last story time video of when my high school sweetheart gave me herpes was really bad, well, wait till you hear this part 2. This next part is gonna have you, but the gag is, okay? But anyway, the moral of the story is this. Not only did I go to the doctor and, you know, tell the doctor, hey, I just took a pregnancy test, so I just want to come to the doctor and make sure that, you know, all things are facts before I go off changing lifestyles and, you know, telling my family and friends, figuring out what I'm going to do. And she said, okay, pee in this cup, you know. And I don't think she swabbed my pussy or anything. Oh no, she took a blood test. And when she called me out and she told me, yes, you are pregnant, you're 5.5 weeks, she said, I also got to tell you something. And I said, what? She said, you also have HPV. And I said, what? What the fuck is that? She said it's human something virus. You can look it up. And this too is an incurable disease, just like genital herpes. I got it from my boyfriend at the time. It's like a reoccurring story, you know, but I had to sit back, right, after figuring this out, do research. Of course, I went and barked on him because I'm like, yo, my nigga, you didn't have no audacity to tell me that you're burning. So let's be clear, herpes and HPV is 2 different things, right? But his baby mother didn't like me so bad, right, that she would viciously start fights and viciously tell his business, right? So I wouldn't want to be with him. So I remember she popped up at my father's house, banging on the door, acting like she's somebody else, talking about, yeah, it's Tiffany. I called my aunt downstairs. My aunt met me. First of all, I'm pregnant. This is the point where I'm now pregnant. Life has went on, nigga. I did not care about you, right? I don't give a fuck about a child support. I don't give a fuck about nothing. You made your bed, you should lay in it. And because you did not lay in it, now you have to deal with the law and Allah. It's out of my hands now. So, yeah, I was definitely never chasing nobody down to be in my kid's life. I was definitely not miserable, you know. All I was trying to do was better myself and my life and me and my kid, period. And, but just to go a little more into the story, right? I remember one time she pulled up at my father's house and she was pretending to be someone else, you know, through the peephole. And I didn't answer the door, so I called my aunt. Remember, my aunt lived upstairs from me. I was living in my father's downstairs in the building. And she came downstairs and she was like, where's she at, you know? Ain't nobody gonna fucking play with my niece. My niece is fucking pregnant. She can't defend herself right now. Fuck is wrong with these weak bitches? And you know, we went down, we bumped into them. So basically, she's trying to confront me because she wants to know what's been going on between me and Anthony. When did we met? When did we start fucking? And I gave her all the facts. This is how we met. We started dating. This is when we started fucking. Since you want to know, like you was in the bed with us, or in this relationship with us. It's unfortunate that these men go outside of their home and create families somewhere else. But who's not going to be accountable is me. I don't think, you know, if you had told me the truth up front, you have HPV, you have 2 kids and a stepdad, and you have a whole baby mother, my nigga, I would not fuck with you, straight up. But of course, men, because they want to fuck with you and they want to, you know, it's like a Game of Thrones out here. You know, who can hit it, who can get that. And he got me. And not only did he give me a baby, but he gave me HPV. And you know exactly who you are, motherfucker. You should be ashamed of yourself. You should be so ashamed of yourself. But it's okay, because I've learned to love me. I've learned to accept myself for who I am. I've learned to, number 1, forgive myself for all the things that I thought I knew back then. For all the things that all the choices and the decisions that I made on my life. I forgive myself, and that's how I'm able to come out righteous, on top, and better. Not bitter, baby. Not bitter, bitch. Okay? So this is the story on how Riah J got contracted with HPV from her sperm donor, baby daddy ass. Deadbeat baby daddy motherfucker. Okay? So I want y'all to know that he's still out there. And he's still talking to all you young women around. She's still letting him do it because she can't control a nigga that clearly do what the fuck he wants. It's not control of the woman. It's in control of yourself and who you are and what do you seek and what do you bring to your life. But understand something, right? Just because the boomerang may not come back and completely come right back to you, bloop, 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 boop, it will come back to someone that's in your circle. And whether that be your mother, your father, your grandma, your kids, your aunt, your cousins, your spouse, what you put out in this life will come back. So the number one learning lesson in this video is to forgive, but never forget, and to love, but never forget, and to move on, but never forget. And fourthly, when we release all this pain and energy of those who have hurt us and did us wrong in our lives, we, as the people, let it go. We let it go. We let it go. We let it go. We give it to the universe. We give it to Allah. And we let Allah deal with those people, because hate in your heart will make you hate too, and will make you hurt too. We gotta do better, my babies. So I'm here to let y'all know that not only did a bitch get burnt with genital herpes at 14 from my high school sweetheart, but I also have HPV. Now there you have it, from my sperm donor ass, deadbeat ass baby daddy. So that's the story. I want you all to stay aware of sexually transmitted diseases that are out here and that are being spread like a fucking... They being spread like, I'm trying to figure out a metaphor, but I can't get one right now. But they being spread like a motherfucker. Protect yourself. Wrap it up, take them to the doctor, and find out someone's true intentions. With love and peace from Riah J. As always, thank you all for watching, my babies. It's your girl, Riah J, and I'll see you all in my next video. Peace and love.